NEWYORK, New York Attorney General Letitia, James set out to prove that Donald Trump had committed fraud. Trump took the stand to assail James. Lawyers on both sides screamed that their opponents were out of line and wasting time. When 11 weeks of chaotic courtroom wrangling ended Wednesday, the fate of Trump's civil fraud trial began to move behind the scenes and into the hands of Arthur Engoron, the unconventional New York judge overseeing the case. And because the judge will decide the verdict, there is no jury, he will determine the future of Trump's role in his family business. Engoron ruled before the trial began that Trump had fraudulently inflated his net worth and announced an initial round of punishments. That blow recast the trial as a battle over how steep a penalty the former president would face. James has indicated that she may press for a fine above the $250 million she originally sought, concluding that he reaped more ill-gotten gains than was once thought. She has also asked the judge to bar Trump from running a business in the state, banishing him from the world that made him famous decades ago. Sign up for the morning newsletter from the New York Times. The Attorney General's arguments seem to persuade the judge, and under the powerful New York law underpinning the case, he has broad authority to punish Trump. His decision is expected as soon as next month, after closing arguments in court. The judge has extraordinary powers to fashion a remedy to curtail and punish the misconduct, meaning bad news for Trump, said Stephen Cohen, a former top official in the Attorney General's office, who is now a founding member of the Blue Raven LLP law firm and teaches corporation law at New York Law School. Yet Engoron might have already erred when he issued that initial punishment of Trump, ordering that some of his New York companies be dissolved. The decision set off a firestorm and appeared to imperil much of Trump's New York empire. But interviews with legal experts and a review of court rulings suggest that the judge may have lacked the authority to dissolve the companies. An appeals court last week granted Trump's request to pause the punishment so it could consider Engoron's ruling. That could presage a more thorough assessment of the judge's decision-making throughout the trial. Trump's lawyers have placed their hopes on an appeal.